Hi, it's Ariane with Peak Academics, and today I'm going to show you a really great tool to help you stay organized. It's your planner. It's going to help you with home to school communication, be a dedicated spot to record homework and test information. You can personalize it to your style, and it'll help you keep organized with all of your work. First, I'm going to show you some tips on how to decorate or personalize your planner. So grab some pictures, some stickers, maybe some washi tape and some fun markers or pens. And if you're a boy or a girl, you can decorate your planner to convey more about your style. So I'm going to start off by covering the cover with a white piece of paper. Adding some decorations, adding some fun tape, some words I want to remember throughout my day, really making it unique to my style. You could even grab a different color piece of paper and a magazine and some scissors and cut out some pictures and stick those on the front cover. Any way you want to personalize your planner so that you'll use it each day, go for it. Now, decorating your planner is great, but that's not what this video is about. It's to show you how to use your planner as a tool to keep you organized from home to school. Now, most school-issued planners have reference pages either in the front or the back. So take a look at the planner you were given or the one that you purchased and look to see, does it have reference pages? Does it have full calendars? Does it have a weekly spread? Is it laid out horizontal in the week or vertical in the week? You may also want to take a look to see, does your planner already have content areas or subjects written in, or are they blank and you need to write them in each week? As you can see, this medium-sized planner has the days of the week going vertically and the subject areas going horizontally. And the smaller planner just has the day written in. There's no content or subject areas, so you would have to write those in each time. However, there is a check mark spot for you to show work completion. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use the larger planner as my examples. The days of the week are laid out horizontally, and then each of the subject areas are laid out vertically. Now, for my example, I'm missing some of the classes I take, so I'm going to use the blank spaces on the end of the week to write in the 2 classes that aren't already on my planner. Now, here are some tips to writing in your planner. You want to make sure you're writing clear information about assigned work, including the page number, the problems assigned, using a verb, which tells you, do you have to circle something in the text? Do you have to add something? Or maybe it's test corrections or a study guide. Also indicate if the work requires a book to be brought home. You want to make sure you know due dates so you can put those in your planner, and prioritize your work. Lastly, make sure you're writing in no homework if nothing was assigned. That way you don't have to rely on your memory. It's clearly written in your planner. So remember, a planner is an organizational tool to help you record the work you have to do each day. Now, I know a lot of classrooms may have a website or teacher emails. Use those as a backup. This will be your primary place you're recording information. So as you see here, I'm writing down my homework for language arts. I'm starting with a verb, so I actually know what I have to do when I get home and open up my planner. Highlight the verbs in the story, Little Red Riding Hood. I know when I read that statement that I'm going to be going into the story, Little Red Riding Hood, looking for the verbs and using a highlighter. And then it says, circle the nouns. So I know on Tuesday, I'm going to be going into the story, Little Red Riding Hood again, finding the nouns and circling them. I want to make sure I'm very clear in what I'm writing in my planner. Now on Friday, I don't have any homework, but I don't want to have to remember that. So I'm actually going to write in no homework. So as you can see, I started with a verb and I have very clear words on what my homework will be. Now, when I've done the work, I'm going to indicate it by a check mark. Here's an example writing in statements for reading. Maybe you're supposed to read specific pages when you get home. Make sure you indicate the page numbers, what book you have to read it in, and if it's a book you have to bring home with you, highlight it so that you know when you're packing up, you are putting it in your backpack. Remember to write in no homework if nothing is assigned or due, and always indicate if you have a test. Now here's an example for math. I'm putting in the information, the page numbers, the problem numbers, highlighting my math book because I have to bring that home with me, and then I'm writing no homework if I don't have homework. So looking at my planner, I have all of my information laid out for Monday. I've purposely left science blank. But if I'm thinking about my Monday work, I know that math tends to be the hardest. So I'm going to prioritize that to do first. Now I can also use my planner to keep track of long-term projects. I just stuck in a larger sticky note and I'm titling it Science Fair Project. And on one column, I'm writing the steps I have to take, and in the second, I'm writing when it's due. I'm going to list out the items that I have to do to complete my Science Fair project under steps. And then I'm going to write the due dates for each of those steps. Using small sticky note flags, I'm going to write a brief word or a couple of words and the number from that science fair project, long-term project, and then I'm going to stick those tags in my planner to help me stay organized for a longer project. Now notice I'm flipping to different weeks based on the due date. I'm going to take that project planning sheet and keep it in my planner so I can refer back to it. Now remember, I'm not leaving any blank spaces, so if there's no homework, I am writing in no homework. So now looking at my planner, I've used clear language starting with a verb. I've indicated if I need to bring a book home, and I've checked off work that gets done. I've also prioritized by circling the work that for me, I need to do first because it tends to be more difficult. I hope you have found this video on using your planner as an organizational tool helpful. And I hope if you're already using a planner, you can make little changes to how you're writing your statements so that you know what you're supposed to do when you get home.